Don't give up, you know it's never been easy. Don't give up, 'cause I believe there's a place where we belong.
Hello everyone, I don't know what day it is for the diaries, I don't really care today. Jill went back into hospital early hours of Friday morning instead of Friday because she was suffering and anxious, and she was feeling very, very strongly that she was a burden to her family and to me, which isn't the case. Testing at times, yes. Burden, no. Anyway, yesterday she saw her CPN, had a long meeting with her, but because she's a voluntary patient now, she was allowed out before her meeting with her CPN and afterwards. And I was very worried because on Thursday she told me that she was a real danger and she shouldn't be allowed out alone. Anyway, she went out and I spoke to her last night. She wasn't very chatty. Today, hadn't heard from her all morning. Got a phone call. Oh well, I phoned the hospital to speak to her and they said she wasn't there. She's overdosed again. She's back in the A&E. And I don't know how many she's taken. I've not gone over there. But I'd always said that if she did it again, I'd have to call it a day because I couldn't cope. It's just too much. And she's done it again. I am going to go and see her now because she doesn't know anyone else down here and she's alone. And if it was a friend of mine and they needed somewhat friendly face, then I'd go. So I'm going to go and see. But with regards to our relationship, I think this has to be the end. To protect myself. This is 5 overdoses in 2 months. And I don't think I can take much more. So I think I'll be going as a friend today. And I think today marks the end of our relationship. For any of you that don't know and think, oh, that's a bit sudden, that's a bit unfair, watch the rest of the diaries. And bear in mind that Jill and I have only been together less than 6 months. Watch the diaries and you'll see what her family and I have been through. Okay, I've just come back from being at the hospital. She was being sick quite a lot. Very, very drowsy. She's taken 16 paracetamol and a bottle of night nurse, which also contains paracetamol, so it works out at about 30 paracetamol again. She claims she took them because the medication she was giving her to help her sleep wasn't strong enough and she just desperately wanted something. So because she's a voluntary patient on the ward now, she's not under section anymore, she's able to have leave, and she took them on leave. Sorry, my mind's not really with it at the moment. She bought them when she was on leave and took them back to the hospital and took them in the hospital before she went to bed. Once again, she wasn't searched. For those of you that don't know, there's an internal investigation at the moment into the care at her hospitals and the lack of care, and she wasn't searched properly. Well, she wasn't searched at all. The 3 times she went out yesterday when she came back onto the ward, even after me calling the senior staff nurse and warning them that I think she was going to take pills back on, she wasn't searched. So that'll be added to the complaint, and hopefully we'll make it a bit more severe this time. But back to Jill. She is stable, very poorly, probably going to be in hospital for at least a day, if not 2 days. Regards my relationship with Jill, I've no idea. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but it's not looking good. So bad times at the moment. Had some good times, but bad times. That's it. As I said, I can't even remember what day it is, but that's the diary.
'Cause I believe there's a place where we belong.